I just watched a video of Chuck Schumer explaining how wonderful the Green New Deal is going to be for Americans. And that if we just wait a year or two, we will see how great the payoff is going to be for us Americans. Well, if you come to NYC, the only thing you're going to see is tacky buildings, tacky street structures, people who look like they don't know what the hell they're doing, and some of the most ugliest buildings going up that I've ever seen. Ugliest buildings that I've ever seen. Now, I just took a trip to the supermarket, and I'm in the hood. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, right? Because I had Bitcoin. I had an account with TD, and I have depleted both of those. And the only thing that I have left now is my REIT. And because, that's contractual, you have to stay in it for about 5 or 6 years. And I thank God, because at least I'll have that money there. But everything else, my savings, I had savings after my husband died. I had some money saved, left over. And me and the kids, we were able to do a few little things. But I still had money. And that was my moving money, right? So I was going to VA because, I felt like that would be a better place for us. So now that's gone. So I'm just really just trying to figure out what to do in this moment. I was watching a TikTok video, and it was a bunch of people just talking. It was people from all walks of life, just talking about they don't know how they gonna get by. Now, if there was a woman on there, she's married, her and her husband, they make 6 figures together, right? I don't make 6 figures. So for people like me, if she's sitting up there explaining how they're struggling, somebody who makes 6 figures, and I'm independent, I'm an independent contractor, I do various things. I'm also a paralegal and a medical biller, and I've been applying for so many medical billing jobs, right? After having my own business, I'm applying for jobs. And I'm not getting any response. So I do have a part-time job that I'm doing, but I'm not making nowhere near a 6-figure salary. And I'm in the hood and I'm fucking struggling. And I don't understand how people, especially black people, can be walking around acting like everything is hunky-dory if we so-called are at the bottom, right? They say it's 40% of us. I think it happens to be 60%. I think it's the other way around. Because if you go from state to state, you see people doing bad. And if rich people are talking about they don't know how they gonna do, and when they go to the supermarket, it's costing this and that. If you're not making 6 figures, how the hell are you living? I came on here pleading for people, just trying to explain different things and trying to talk to black people, and I got called coons. I got called so many fucking names. I got trolled. My name got flagged. I went through all of this shit only just to lose my savings. I have to sell my Bitcoins and have to deplete my stock account. So this man could get up here smiling. He's a rich man. Senator Chuck Schumer is a rich man. And he can get up here and tell you how good things are going and ignore the suffering of people. Not only that, in New York City, they sat back for 2.5 years and watched people die. Watch people get shot. Watch people get killed. Kids got hurt. Families, people sitting in cars eating. A lady in the back of the building where I work was sitting in her car, and they shot and killed her. She wasn't even from New York. She was just sitting in her car. And people want to talk about how great Joe Biden is, and it's everything that I said on my channel, and all the other people, Fox News, and all of the Patriots, and all these people were pouring their hearts out, trying to explain to people what they were going to do to us. And now we are here, and nobody has answers. People are sitting around talking about, I don't know if it's going to be Trump. I don't know if I could vote. People are still saying stupid shit like that. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm just so disgusted. I'm so disgusted with my fellow Americans that put this man in office. I'm disgusted with you because you don't care about nothing at all but your own perspective and point of view. You don't care about your fellow American sisters and brothers. Y'all look at people in the hood like we nothing and we nobody. And a lot of us have education. You know what I'm saying? Decent jobs and just trying to figure out how we can come up to the next level, and it's always a door shut in your face. And for once Donald Trump came out and he didn't look down on nobody. He was like, I'm gonna try to help all of y'all. And I was winning. I felt great under Trump because I was saving. My stock portfolio was doing well. I felt great because I was like, damn, finally a president who's not afraid to say, hey, the working poor people, I see y'all. And if y'all want to come up, come on. Now we going back to this shit. I hear people, that people in the hood and that's them and they ain't got no education, like they know all of us and we struggling. And I just got finished telling you wealthy people at the top are struggling and doing bad. What's the matter with y'all? I'm so tired of this shit. It's day in and day out. I'm just moving like a fucking robot. And I'm sorry, YouTube wants positivity where positive ain't where I live. I'm living in hell. And I am so tired. I cannot wait for this election because I know there are other people out there struggling like me. And I know that they will make the right choice. And the only thing that I ask is that you think about your fellow Americans that are struggling at the top, and about Billy Porter, right? He just had to sell his house. So if Billy Porter had to sell his house because he's finding it hard to make the ends meet, what the hell do you think the rest of us are going through? Have some compassion for your fellow Americans and do the right thing. Look at Venezuela. Venezuela was one of the last strongholds for Latin America because Spain don't have any money because they love cheap labor. And so do the Democrats. The Democrats love cheap labor. People may say this, the Republicans will bring in people, but they won't suffocate and smother the American. They will bring people in as needed. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have any gripes with people who come here and become citizens of this country. Come one, come all. Who cares? Everybody has the right. But to squash us with aliens, give them rights, give them housing, everything above us, it's a disgrace. So my motto is what it's been the whole time I've been on here. And that's Trump. Trump is the way out.